Cowabunga Gamers, welcome back to another episode of Technological Journey. Last time we did ore processing, we got all this sorted, and it's been running between episodes, and it's been doing pretty well. Nothing too fancy yet. We got a bunch of ores that I've been, either they go into the ME interface and get smelted immediately, or they end up in the drawers and I bring them over to the electrolyzer and we end up with a whole bunch of goodies. Between episodes, a few things have happened. I've passived polyethylene, so we have a healthy backlog of this. That's just 2 MV chemical reactors, sulfuric acid, ethanol, oxygen, and ethylene into the polyethylene, and we're also recycling the diluted sulfuric acid back into hydrochloric acid. I believe that's, no, it becomes hydrochloric. Yeah, diluted into more sulfuric. Also noticing that we are low on hydrochloric, so we might have to look into that eventually. This is still going, right? I think we need some more sodium. No, we need oxygen to be gotten rid of. I'll deal with that later. Excess oxygen. Anyway, with the polyethylene, I'm just fluid solidifying it into sheets, and we have a backlog of that. We're also pumping it into the assemblers now, so we don't have to worry about that. So overall, we're in a good place. This episode, I'd like to passive the boards. Maybe not passive, maybe get them on autocraft. Take a look at cobblestone generation in order to passive sodium, and then epoxy resin, Canthal, maybe upgrade the EBF. We'll see what happens, how far we get. We have a bunch of stainless steel though. Ooh-wee, look at all that goodness. So let's just get down to it. Let's start looking at these boards. So the boards I'm talking about are the boards for the circuits. Namely these, right? We need these on autocraft. So we have all of this. Well, not the plastic circuit board, so we need to take a look at that. But this just needs copper foil and plastic circuit boards, and plastic circuit boards need polyethylene sheets on sulfuric acid. But if you take a look at the uses for sodium persulfate in a chemical reactor, this is how we get all the boards. So what I want to do is just get a chemical reactor with sodium persulfate, and then we can, which will probably be this one, which shouldn't be too bad, honestly. And then for the other one, that'll be plastic circuit boards. And if we take a look at chemical reactors, once again, this is how we get a bunch of our boards. So we'll probably just autocraft these for now. Actually, that doesn't seem too bad, does it? So if we get 2 interfaces, interfaces, and then we're going to need 2 patterns, one for this, right, and then another for this, and this is going to be what it is, and that's going. So we'll come back to this. So this one's going to do the normal boards, right? So what do we need for this? We need sulfuric acid in here. Sulfuric acid. Do we have a good way of getting sulfuric acid? No, we do not. We could definitely, like, we could kind of do this dirty, right? We know that's ethanol. Sulfuric acid is on lime green. So we could have, actually we might do that. Do we want to do it this way? Not really. This is kind of dirty, but I like it. For now, at least. Ideally, we'd have, actually, hold on. Why don't we do this the right way? Why don't we do this the right way instead of doing it with conduits? We're gonna do it with storage buses and export buses. For that, we're gonna need some of these. We're also gonna need one of these, right? Yeah. So, rice ball or something. Rice ball. Can we do it with a water cell? No. So we need a bucket. Okay, got 2 buckets, and then we can just do something like this, right? Right, it's like this, right? Yeah. Okay, bunch of rice dough makes a rice ball. Easy enough. Easy enough. Oh, I also got 4K storage cells between episodes. So fluid storage bus, get 2 of these bad boys. Export, get 2 of these bad boys. We're going to need oh, did we use up the interfaces? We did, didn't we? So we need more interfaces. Storage bus. More conduit. Fluix, right? So we want this in an autoclave. So that'll grow. We'll come back to that. So fluid storage bus. This is going to go on this one. This will be extract only. Let's need cables. Also, I made some soldering alloy. Specifically for this. Nice. Okay. Okay, taking a look at this first machine, we need sulfuric acid. So that's what's going to go into here. Right? Sulfuric acid. Easy. And then in here, we are going to do sodium persulfate, which means we need sodium persulfate on tap, which is right here. So we can do this. Extract only. So now we need conduit and cable. Cable. So these 2 need it, and then we can put it there. This one needs it, and then we need one here. Yeah. So now we just need a bunch of ME conduit. Nice. Okay. Okay. Where does this need to go? It needs to go here and here. And then it can come over here. So those are done. And then really easily we can just keep coming down this line. Nice. So easy enough, I guess. Yeah. Nice. That was a lot simpler than I thought it would be. Can't forget to do that. Set these to output. Set this to output. Now I guess we have boards, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's why that makes sense. We'll put it there. So we just need like one more cable, don't we? Cable. Do we really not have cable on tap? Guess we don't. That's fine. We have enough of it. Nice. So now this is working. They're slow, but they work. So that's boards done. Let's look at Canthal next. Canthal is the next thing I would like to look at. Though it's not too important quite yet. We'll need it eventually. So maybe we can hold off on that. Actually, since we're passiving stuff, right? Why don't we get 2 more of these? We're missing nether quartz dust. Cool. Only thought we had that on tap, but I guess I was mistaken. Okay, gamers, we're back. Between the 2 cuts, I got the 2 stacks of Canthal we needed, and I threw it in the blast furnace. I noticed these took, what, 79 seconds each, so I wanted to get a head start on that because that is going to take ages. Let's go back to the list. We are working on Canthal. So Canthal is done. Epoxy resin, passive sodium, and automate sulfur. Right, so I noticed that we could definitely automate sulfur if we wanted to. We just set up the spawner, the vial processor. We get a crusher is the only machine we really need. And with that, we can crush down the blaze rods into blaze powder and then electrolyze them into sulfur dust, and we just trash the dark ashes, right? So that's definitely something we can do if we need more sulfuric acid. I think for the time being, we're in a good spot for the time being, but that's something we can definitely look into later. We can also look at cobblestone gen because we do need sodium. That sort of goes hand in hand with that. I already figured out the excess oxygen. I guess we just really deep dive into epoxy resin. That's the only thing that's the next big step. So I guess we look into this. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of digging here. And I think the way we want to go is we want to get titanium, because this is much easier. Like the phenol and everything comes, we need phenol. Hold on. Phenol. Am I crazy? So phenol comes from wood tar, right? And wood tar comes from charcoal byproducts. And we can get that from a pyrolysis oven. Wait. Yeah, we can get this from a pyrolysis oven, right? Just feed it logs. And if we feed the charcoal byproducts into a distillation tower, we get wood tar, vinegar, and gas. Wood tar, as we know, goes to phenol, so we check phenol off the list. Wood vinegar goes to acetic acid, We didn't need acetic acid, did we? It goes to acetone, so that gets checked off the list. And then all we would need is hydrochloric, which we have. And bisphenol A comes from all of those. This comes from hydrochloric and glycerol, which we have. So yeah, I think we're going to go down the titanium route, get a distillation tower. Because this is all stainless steel, and stainless steel, yeah. Okay, so this is how we do it. This is how we do it. We go titanium. So we're switching routes. We are going titanium. The titanium switch up. So, how do we get titanium? Titanium comes from bauxite, titanium tetrachloride. So that sounds like we need chlorine? I don't know why I'm trying to do chemistry. I took a chemistry class once and it was fine. Here we go. Blast furnace with magnesium. And this is at HV. So we need to get the HV up. And also this requires Canthal, right? So this means we want to get the vacuum freezer up. Rutile, carbon, and chlorine. Okay. And this is all at HV. So we need a bunch of HV. Where does the rutile come from? Rutile comes from bauxite. Okay. Okay, this is coming together. This is coming together. Okay. So we need the freezer, HV power, and we also want MV machines. Electro, yeah. Cool. So let's get the vacuum freezer up so we can get the hot Canthal ingots going, or freezing, and then we can get Canthal, and we can get the new coils. I actually think that's where it's been a day since I recorded last, and I was incredibly tired. So I'm trying to piece together what happened last time without giving too much away. I'm pulling back the curtain. I apologize. Show must go on. But anyway, that was the plan, right? We get the Canthal coils, then we take the copper nickel coils, and we send it over to the pyrolyzed oven. Yeah, no, this all works out. We just pieced it together better. Okay, so let's get started. What do we need for the vacuum freezer, right? We need the vacuum freezer. So we need 3 HV circuits. So if we go HV, 3 of these bad boys, please. And we're missing a medium steel pipe. So let me get some steel. I think we have enough. And then medium. Where is the medium? Tiny pipe. Okay, we are back. And no, if anyone asks, I didn't give up. I don't know what you're talking about. We're 100% gonna find that later. I already know it. We need one more steel, don't we? Yeah. Anyway. We should now be able to get the HV circuits we need. So we need 3 of these bad boys. No. That's because... Okay, you know what? 4K. You we didn't make because... Why didn't we make you? Because you need a... You needed an MV assembler. But now that we have an MV assembler... You also needed the... You also needed the circuit of 1. So why don't we take you two, come over here, and just slam you in, right? So now, if I wanted two 4Ks, can I make two 4Ks? I hope so. And then while this cooks, let's get a pattern in for these. Wait, how many of these? It's 3. There we go. We're just gonna make these by hand for now. And also, aluminum plates we got, no. Frostproof aluminum casing? Oh, that's so much easier. I thought these were stainless, but it's the other one that's stainless. Do we have, we don't have aluminum frames, but we could. This is a 1, which we have somewhere. I know we do because I literally just did that. Nope. One day I'll get this right. There we go. We can just throw this in here. Okay, so let's make, how many do we need for this? 19, we need 20 of these. That's if. So it's going to be 9, 18, 27 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 22 of these. 22 frostproof casings. Easy enough. Easy enough. And our 4Ks are done. Which means I'm going to break this. I'm going to take out the 1K and I'm going to put in a 4K. There we go. And now we should be able to make our 3 HV circuits. Nope. Yes. Nice. And then all of these are here. They are here. We should be able to make these. Bam. Bam. Frostproof machine casings. Now what's next on the list? Next on the list is going to be the HV pumps, which we do not have patterns for. So let's set up a pattern for these bad boys. We have to do this manually, don't we? Yes. Gold cable. Honestly, all this is fine. Really nothing to be like concerned about. So pump. We wanted 3 of these. Easy enough. You can go in the fluid solidifier. No, not the fluid solidifier, the extruder. Steel screws can go in the lathe. And these are, oh, these are stainless steel pipes. And it's 3 to 1, right? Let's just make 9, 18, 27 of these bad boys. Okay. So what do we got here? We have this, and then over on the lathe, we got the screws. Easy enough. And then here, what do we need? We need this and you. Medium pipe goes with stainless. And steel ingot goes to bolts. Nice. Okay. Honestly, that'll be enough. Okay. So now we get pumped 3. You have something you want to show me. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we want HV pumps. Whoa, bucko. What are we missing? Electric pumps. Why do we have no HV motors? Ah, this pattern's screwed up. Let me get these built and I'll bring you back. Okay, we are back. So now I think we have almost everything. We're just waiting on the HV circuits. So let me make a few more gold cables. We can start figuring out what we want to do with this, right? Ooh, actually, we need a few more things before we even think about this. What do we need? We need input. We need an energy hatch, a maintenance hatch, and then input and output. So I think input and output. I think we have input and output. Yeah, input and output we got. We need a pattern for HV energy input, right? Do we have HV machine hulls on tap? We might. HV, we need an input hatch, which is easy enough, but we also want HV generator. Oh no. Ah, right. You need this, which comes from an assembler of one with nitrogen. Shit. I know the solution to this. Okay, we'll get another assembler up there eventually. So what did I make? I made an HV energy input. We also need turbo diesel. Really? Because you... No, we should be able to make that now. Turbo diesel. Yep. And then we need a maintenance hatch, right? Maintenance hatch. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. LV machine hull. I'm going to make 5 maintenance hatches. So this takes up to 2 amps. We should also look at the ore bus, the storage bus, the ore filter storage bus. Actually, we can make that storage bus. We can't make that yet. Right, now we can make a storage bus. We can also make one of these. So we should, in theory... Ooh. And then if we're going to... Ooh, if we're going to pump... We got 2 interfaces here. Yeah, if we're going to wire up the... What are we missing? You. Yeah, if we're going to wire up the blast chiller, we should at the very least also wire up the blast furnace. Right, now here is the ore bus. So, right, we should probably make this, huh? Hey, remember when I said I made enough? God damn it. Okay. So that should be everything we need. So let's start laying this out, right? So the vacuum freezer is a 3x3 where the maintenance hatch is right here. We'll have the output bus right here, and the input bus will be right there. That will all be powered by an HV input hatch. And then the rest of these are just like that. And we should form. Yes. Okay. Has problems. Pipes are loose. I don't have screwdriver or basically anything that was in this chest. But now we do. Okay. So we want, this is good. Yes. So we can come down here. And then right here, the input bus, we want this to be, what was it? Ingot hot star. Yeah, we want ingot hot star. So that means everything, every hot ingot will try to go into this. And this will just be output, and we want to hide that. Right. Cool. So we can come down like this. Actually, you know what? I'll tear down this wall. Right. Okay. Okay, this means something. This means we need another interface or an input bus. Do I? Yes, we do. We can use interfaces right now. Actually, these are expensive. Let's use an import bus, right? This will save us 2 interfaces where we can use somewhere else. 2. And we're missing fluix dust. Of course we are. We're gonna need to make some more fluix at some point. But not today. Nope, no siree. What I should really do is get macerators. Or just have a macerator that I can throw patterns on. But as it currently stands, we don't have that ability. So this will get us Canthal, right? No, I want to hold on to that one. Realistically, this one can actually go into here. Nice. And then we need cable. We need more cable than that. Bucko. There we go. That should be enough for us to fully wire this in. So, input bus, right? You get one, you get one. You get one, you get one, and then, yeah, we'll need to figure out power eventually. Not today, though. Not today. Maybe today. And by power, I mean like the hierarchy of ME and Greg Tech wires, right? So, input bus. Yep, there we go. And as you can see, the most of them did go in here already. So now Now we just need that HV power diesel generator, right? And then we also want a ender tank. This will work. And do we have brown? We do. Sweet. And we don't need to. Oh shit! We need HV cables. This should work, right? Because the most this can take is 2, and the most this can output is 1. Yay. So we should be able to do this and this. So this should be running now. Hey, we did it. We have Canthal. Sick. Okay. Well, we got the freezer up and running. What's the next step there? Next step would be to get these coil blocks. We need melted copper for this. But we also want advanced chemical reactors. Honestly, not too bad. What do we need for titanium? We need 1 chemical reactor. And that's it. That's really it. We just need the one chemical reactor. That can't be right. No, it is. Okay, so let's get 2 HV circuits. I guess we'll need 3. We need more CPUs. Okay. I was wondering when this would happen. What the heck? CPU wafer. CPU. Right? CPU wafer. Wafer. Okay. Cutting machine is right here. No. It goes into here first with a glass lens. We have another glass lens, right? Yeah. Sick. Okay, so that's gonna do its thing. And while that does its thing, what else do we need for this? We're gonna need a steel rotor and a motor. Actually, let me get all the pieces for this and I'll bring it back. Okay, while we wait for stuff to cook. Bauxite. Bauxite? Did I already throw it in here? No, I didn't. But I know we have a bunch. So I think I can safely... I think it's in this chest, yeah. We can take this bauxite and just throw it in the electrolyzer. They should start giving us rutile. I hope. You come with me. You also come with me. Okay, good. We'll put the bauxite in this one. Electrolyzer MV39 of these bad boys gives us how much rutile? 6 rutile. So honestly, not a whole lot. But we have to deal with it for now. I might go find some more between episodes, but probably not. If I'm going to be honest, we're just going to see how far this gets us, which honestly, it should be pretty far. It's only going to take like 2 minutes to get through one. But all we need for this episode is one pump. Wait. Is one thing of of titanium. If we can get titanium this episode, that's the goal. That's the goal. It's like weird and dumb as it is, that's the goal. And you know what? It's completely possible. All we're really missing. Do you have magnesium? We do. We have magnesium, so we need an HV. I've just found an issue. Okay. This is cool. This needs a nitrogen. We could probably make another MV assembly machine. Like, it shouldn't be too much. I might take a look at that between episodes. Nice. I know we have two 4Ks, so we shouldn't be running into this issue anymore. Right. So here's our HV chemical reactor. Where are we gonna put it? Honestly, probably like here. Because we need we'll put it here. We need power, but we only have so much power. Make me a gold cable. You're going. Ooh. Oh yeah, I also upgraded our Canthal to the next level, which is pretty sweet. That use borosilicate glass. We also need to figure out something about this eventually, because this keeps going up into levels. So we may, I don't know, make a chain of that or something. But that's future problems. Right now, we just need a way to power this. And we have right. We're not going to get carbon monoxide. We're not going to get it this episode, but that's fine. We can get, because we also need to upgrade this. Can we get Canthal? So we need 2 stacks of this, right? So yeah, we just throw this through the wire mill. That's the cluster mill. So that goes, how many, we need 8 times 16, right? Huh, I thought you could do math in AE, I guess not. 16, 32. So we need 2 stacks of that mica. Oh, that worked. Look at that. It's like we planned for this or something. And then we also need copper. So we're gonna need 16 ingots of copper. But we need this fluid extracted. And then Canthal. 2 stacks of this in a assembler. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. Okay, so that's coming along. And then for our HV, so we're gonna need 3 of these. We don't have enough CPUs for that. Yes, we do. HV turbo diesel generator. We need 1 for the chemical reactor and then 2 for the blast furnace. Let's make 1 for now. Also, there's so much to do. Now the real question is, why did this in the LV1 and not the MV1? Okay, and there we go. Our 16 Canthal blocks. So that means we can break this down. Nice. So that's Canthal. Oh, next is nichrome. That's hilarious. I keep saying we're going to do this, but we avoid it, which is funny. But we're doing this for a reason, because we need the distillery tower. It's been a long recording session. I apologize. It's the talking. It's the talking that does it, I think. At least that's what I hope. Pump, so we can make the motors. And then we can make the pistons. And that makes the, what did I make? I made the HV turbo diesel generator, and then we should have a gold cable. Electrum wire, HV, huh. There we go. Okay, so we can slap this down, we can slap this down, and then we can get the ender fluid conduits to go right here. And I realize I know using biofuel probably isn't the best way to do this, but it's what we're doing or dealing with. So it is what it is. You. Nope, you. Nope, you. There we go. Okay. So that's you. You have power. So to get, we need carbon, rutile, and chlorine. Do you have chlorine somewhere? We don't have chlorine anywhere, do we? That seems like an issue. Chlorine, we can centrifuge, no, we can electrolyze salt water. That's dumb, isn't it? Salt, we can do salt. Do we have like a spare? We do. And then I know we have salt. Yeah, we do. Okay. Question is, where do we throw this down? We just need somewhere here. Oh, Christ. There's some salt down. Okay. Quick and dirty, just the way I like it. We need 4 buckets. And this is going to give us 1 bucket, right? Yeah. Okay, 4 chlorine into here. And in 25 seconds, we'll have our first bucket of titanium tetrachloride. Carbon monoxide, what do we do with it? We can electrolyze it back into carbon and oxygen, which wouldn't be the worst idea. Or we could just void it, honestly. I think Or maybe we don't. We could probably have a loop going, right? So there's the titanium tetrachloride. Sick! So that's probably where we will wrap up this episode. Between episodes, I'll get the blast furnace to HV, and we'll come back next time and make some titanium. After that, we can look into the distillation tower. We can look at getting EV circuits, or more EV circuits. EV machine hull. Yeah, we can definitely make... We just need a bunch of titanium for this. Stainless steel, titanium, neodymium. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time.